All right, 1 second here. Let's get a couple things set up, like disable the YouTube chat. Open up the Twitch chat. What's this? We don't need this running. Here. Okay. This one either, actually. So quick housekeeping. I might be leaving somewhat abruptly. Waiting on a phone call for some folks supposed to be coming to work on the house. I'm not sure if they're actually still going to be making it tonight, but I may have to answer the phone and talk to them. And then ultimately I may have to stop abruptly and go let them in and deal with that and such. So if I cut out quickly, that's why. Jumping into what I want to work on, though, this issue in the core, C. Grover has filed. Basically, it looks like palette, display.io palette doesn't validate the values you give it for make transparent. And I guess is transparent, potentially? Tweak the volume here. Catching up on the meeting. Over here, I missed the meeting today. Get this running over here. So I guess we'll start with, let's just open this up. I think we can go back to Python. I'm in web workflow here still. Stash this. I probably don't need it because we do have a new working branch for that, but anyway, we'll update main. Like it did update, did it? Let's see. Unclear if this is like running or. Unclear to me if it's running. Update project. I guess it is. It tends to take a minute. I guess I am also probably not out of date. Don't know if chunk size limit. Okay. Want to like own it separately or something? I don't know. Maybe it worked. Checked out. Maybe it's not doing anything. It still does say updating though. There it goes finally. Dang. I don't know why that's so long. One commit, 47 files? It's not even a commit from main. Live chat. How's it going, Seagrover? Yes, value of palette. Make transparent where X is outside the range. Get hard crash. A bug. Wow, we're back to updating again. And you need to start using the terminal or something. I don't know why. It shouldn't take this long, I don't think. I don't feel like it used to. Oh, that's not gonna link to the right thing. Area up. Instead of length, maybe this is supposed to have length or something? Not sure I follow. Up in that area. Oh, or the issue is that it's group and not palette? Maybe this needs to be palette unary op or something? Or maybe we still need to make unary op? That part I'm not super clear on. I think that's separate? Is that separate than... Actually get where this code is at. So this is on like the meta thing, right? This is like defining what the Python API will be. Inside make shared bindings, inside make transparent. Here. We should have another check here for the range, like... I guess after we check if it's an int, then we next check if it's actually in the right range before we call make transparent here. And I think that will take care of this issue. The unary op thing I'm not quite sure about. I'll have to probably dig a little deeper to understand that one. Are we up to date finally? Okay. Whew. So let's make the checkout -b new branch. Then I'm gonna switch to earphones just for a bit here. Ear focus a little bit better in the thing. Let's go. We're not, we didn't mess up anything on the, no, okay, OBS looks good. We still have microphone sound. We still not have desktop sound. fix. It's index fix. Is it, if you're still there, Seagrover, it's not, it looks like it's not consistent. Like it doesn't always hard crash if you give it a negative or anything like that? Or is it just like every now and then, particularly if it was negative? Okay, I thought I remembered about negative. Which looks like it's not every time though, probably. Might not be every device either, truthfully. It really, I guess, depends on like, it's probably just randomly accessing something from memory. Occasionally break it or not break it. Whoa. Jam. Yeah, I'll check on something here in the notes. Got my ear there. See a little. This doesn't. Oh, nice. Does it not support multiple for transparent? I thought make transparent, I thought you could just call it again with a different thing. And it will just additively keep making more indexes transparent. Remember for sure if I have tested that. That's what I was thinking happened at one point, but likely once in 100 with the value of -60. Okay. Messing with palette contents at the time, so it could be a memory leak-like event. Okay. Palette findings. Let's click through. Probably is transparent and make opaque actually as well. Honestly, all of those probably. Why this is white and this is yellow. Huh. I get the difference between these two. Syntax highlighting is. It's one thing that is weird. I don't remember exactly because this is like mp-int. We'll need to know if we can compare directly. How would we get the length? Blending. Okay, so here's where it does say length, but then this says group urinary opt, so I wonder, is that int? That's how it's getting the length though, common hal, length self. We do have a self. The question is mp object new small int. Basically, what does this one return? Does this return a mp int t, or does this one return something more number-like? Can only have one transparent index, if I understand correctly. That's how I've been using it. Okay. Yeah, it's possible. I can't recall for sure if I actually tested it. I was thinking I did one day. Oh, no. You can have a range. You can have multiples. Because I did, where did I do this? Hold on, let me pause this now. We made it to the end of the thing here. Okay. I've done multiples. I did multiples in, it's gonna be image inflator or the image button? The image button? Oh, try this again. Darn it. Actually not merged yet either. Yeah, so I'm calling make transparent just over and over inside of a for loop. And this for loop is basically looping over a list of indexes, so it has it will have a list of indexes like this. And it's looping over them with this for loop and then calling make transparent on each one of them. And I'm pretty sure they're additive. So like if you do make transparent 0 and then make transparent 2 and then make transparent 11, all three of those indexes will be transparent on the screen. You won't be able to see them anymore. I'm pretty sure that's how it's working inside this image button, or it's called sprite button, actually, not image button, but which is currently still part of this PR, actually. But that's the place I was remembering where I did it. Let's see if we can find this function. So is this actually? Yeah, shared model. H is have in there. Does that? Oh, but then it tells me uint 32t. That need to be able to change Essentially between uint32t and mpint. The right way to convert. I assume I'll need to convert, so I'm not. Realistically, I guess maybe both need to convert to an actual like number. New small int, maybe this. This full function here is. You know, the other thing I also don't remember is the printing, right? I need a reference. I wish there was a learn guide page that's like basics of editing 101 CircuitPython 4. Let's see, so what I end up doing is like back to some old thing. This doesn't have any there. History. Oh, I don't know a good place to refer to. It's like mp printf. I just don't remember the syntax. Use it more is my problem, I guess. So many. It's bad because stuff. So. Oh. Okay, well, it's going to be super wonky, but here's how we're doing this. Here, we're going here, we're going to close, we're going to battery fill. mp printf. Ampersand mp plat print. Next thing though is, can I do that on this, or do I need to now do a different kind of thing? God. Should be making a PyPortal Titano actually. Let's work on a. So I'll start with Oh. Time. I don't know if the camera is gonna cooperate super quick. Not really that important, honestly. There's nothing too much to see. Couple pixels. Time. Yep, there it goes. So we're basically filling in a couple of pixels. I think a single one maybe there, and then a couple of ones in a for loop there. So I got some crud on my. This looks like another one, but isn't. So we should be built by now. Yeah. So let's go to bootloader. That's good news. You can have multiple transparent colors in a palette. Yep. I don't know exactly how or when I figured that out, but I remembered using it in that button because you basically that button you can either give it a single index or you can give it a list of indexes. And I did a bunch of testing where I did like the first 10 indexes were all transparent or something like that. I think what happened is I had a source image that I played with alpha in before I made it indexed, and I ended up with a bunch of extra colors that were like kind of like my transparent color, but not quite. I think I just did my edge wrong or something that time. That's how I ended up finding it and then ultimately building that button to support it with a list. Oh, that? So we should be able to go. I mean, right now it's super simple. We only have a couple of colors. Let's do add a few more. Let's make it 5. Make it 5. Let's add a couple of more. 2, 3, 4. Let's fill up some other stuff. Pink. Green. Now it's not going to do anything different. Let's get our windows back here. But if we go here now, we could do something like that. Different color for the box. Which is very difficult to see on the camera there, but it is green now in person. If I kind of get the right angle or shadow on it, you can kind of make it out. The light might help it. Obviously, there's not much to see. It's still just a rectangle of pixels. Also, that's a lot worse, but. And so if we go make transparent of 3, for instance, right now, then we're not going to see our rectangle anymore because transparent should still have our pixels somewhere up there. Oh, okay, gotta take this call 1 second. Okay, I will have to cut it short here for now. They are coming, and they are going to be here pretty quick, and I gotta get the cat corralled before they show up, and then get them in and take care of that for a bit. So I'm headed out now. Thank you, C. Grover, for hanging out for a bit. Anybody else who's watching, thank you. I don't know exactly how long they're going to be around. Let's see, Twitch chat, Vector 9000, just the man I'm looking for. My Python lab is due tomorrow. If it's a CircuitPython lab, I could help you, although I am headed out. I would recommend the Discord is the place to go, which is, I guess, not linked down there, but Adafruit Discord, adafru.it/Discord, so you can head there to try to get help if CircuitPython is what you need help with. If it's generic Python, it kind of depends what you're doing. There's a whole world of what Python is and can do, and a lot of it is a lot different. So anyway, I will head out for now. If this doesn't take too long, then there's a chance I pop back on tonight, but I don't really know, again, how long it's going to be, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. You can follow me on Twitch if you want to get the notification. Thanks. We'll catch you all next time.